Welcome to Divine Honey Podcast. I am your host, your friend Tamika Johnson. And if this is your first time tuning in, welcome. This show is about human experiences. This includes thought provoking conversations and, most importantly, our Divine Honey guest sharing stories about love, life, journey, and purpose. If you're watching on the live or the replay and you feel inspired, show some love in the chat. Questions and engagement is more than welcome. So I am opening up with doing another solo talk. And I'm so happy, all that who can join because it is Mother's Day weekend. And yeah, spending time with family is very important today. And it's a beautiful Sunday here in Arizona where I'm located. And I hope it's beautiful where you're located. So I thank all of you for listening live and listening on the replay. I want to start with wishing everyone a happy Mother's Day. Um, I actually was kind of writing down like a little shout outs I wanted to give to moms, and I found this perfect post for Mother's Day. So, happy Mother's Day, and we want to honor those who are moms. Oh man, I can't imagine. I see my friends be these amazing parents. You give so much of yourself. You really do. Um, the today's topic is about self-discipline. Lots of discipline. You guys keep going when you don't feel like it. And I give it to you. What up, Monique? um, so happy Mother's Day to you. You guys are so appreciated. You give so much of yourself. You've given your body, your soul, your spirit. Um, and I want to honor you today. And I hope whoever you're with is honoring you. Moms to be, congratulations. This is your day as well. And I hope you are celebrated and loved on as you're carrying life right now. um, Shout out to the stepmoms and bonus moms. It, it takes a village. The aunties, the godmothers. There's so many people that have poured into my life. It takes a village. You're also celebrated. There's people out there. I have a few friends that have lost mothers. So today I honor your mother and I honor you because I could not imagine. Those are struggling to be moms. I'm praying for you. It is coming to you. I speak it for you and I support you. Grieving moms, those who have lost a child, I'm here for you as well. The solo moms, holding it down. Please, if you know anyone's just struggling, they solo in it, reach out to them today. Be in partnership with them. Ask them what do they need. It takes a village. And the fur baby moms, okay, y'all love your pets. Just don't let them kiss you in the mouth. I mean, you know who you are. You know who I'm talking about. But as for moms, there's multiple women that have poured into my life. I'm a big women empowerment person. I love having friendships and engagement with women. Women have been the backbone in my life. So I do want to give a little bit of shout out to, I had to write it down today, y'all, to some people that are like really special in my life. Um, I have, of course, my mom, Ludi. She gave me life, and I love her. Um, I love her too for sharing me with my cousin Charlotte. I actually want to talk about her like a little bit. So, um, I grew up. I lived with my cousin. Oh, I'm gonna get a little emotional today because I miss her so much. Okay, so I grew up with my cousin Charlotte. She raised me and she raised my brother, but she had me most of the time. I lived with her until I was 12 years old. Um, Strong woman. And the discipline this woman has, my cousin had multiple sclerosis. Um, At the time, she just walked really slow, she dragged her feet, but this woman did everything for me. Never complained. I know she was hurting. I didn't really understand until I was an adult and really asked questions. She goes, "I'm in pain all the time." The discipline for this woman to get out of bed, take care of children that aren't hers, and just being there for me, that's true strength. She passed away in 2014. Um, I miss her dearly. She is one of the strongest people I know. I really understand her strength now that I'm older. And I honor her every day and I miss her every day. So I thank my mom for being selfless and sharing me and letting me be with this woman who means so much to me. I want to shout out Cynthia Rithel. That is, I call her my spiritual mother. Um, I guess I can be a little transparent. I was leaving in 2015. I moved to Arizona because I was leaving an abusive relationship. I have a best friend named Jay. I met his parents at his wedding. I didn't know them very well, but his parents actually lived here. And I had a best friend that I was coming here to stay with. And he was like, first thing he did is he called his mom and told him the situation with me. And she immediately like took me under her wing, just treated me as part of the family. I would go to their house and we would go do things. We would go to like Bible studies. She'd pray for me. So I call her my spiritual mother. We still have like a great relationship, and she's someone who means a lot to me. She came into my life when I needed it. And so, yeah, I love her so much. I actually want to shout out a friend, my friend Bridget, because she was a mom at a young age. That's her story to tell, but she is a very strong person. Look, if she loves you, she rides for you. And when I needed to come here, um, she was mama bear and she helped me a lot. Yes, I'm older than her, but she'd been having a family for a long time. She grown. I'm just grown, she grown. But the things she does for her family and the people she loves and her faith in God and her story. One day I hope she really tells you her story. But happy Mother's Day to her as well. I don't know why I'm crying, y'all. This is too much. So, to all the aunties, godmothers, um, older siblings, mentors, friends, family friends, it takes a village. I also want to say happy Mother's Day to my sister-in-law. Um, she does so great with my nephews. Um, my people know that I really love my nephew Kingston. That's my brother's son with Brienne, and then he has a stepson, and that's my nephew Landon. But I love my brother. We're very close. He's like a son to me. So like, though I don't have children, my nephew is like my little grandbaby in my mind, but he's not. But so I he picked a wonderful lady to have a baby with. She's a wonderful mother, and yeah, happy Mother's Day to Brienne. Sorry, you guys. Okay. So let me get to the point of the podcast today. It was about self-discipline. Oh, today I didn't know today was going to be an emotional day. I didn't know it. I did not know, but it's okay. Um, so last week or the week before, I think we talked about procrastination, and so I kind of wanted to go into self-discipline because sh- I struggle with it. Um, and right now I'm reading a book. Well, I was like looking up the definition. What is self-discipline? And it says it's essentially your consistent ability to control your actions, feelings, and emotions. But I like Iyanla's definition actually. Let me look her up because I'm actually reading a book, y'all. And if my friend Shay's watching, I have 5 more days left in the book. The book is like 40 days. You're supposed to read it once a day. One day my soul just opened up. It's a 40-day kind of devotional, but I'm on day 34. So, so Ayanla's definition is honor your process with discipline. The working definition is the principle we are working with today is discipline. It is the orderly or prescribed conduct or pattern of behavior, training or instruction that perfects and molds mental faculties and moral character. And then she also goes on to say, there is no getting around doing what you need to do. You can avoid or postpone any task for any length of time. However, when it comes to doing something that you need to do, you will either do it or reap the consequences of not doing it. The consequences can be harsh and unpleasant. The consequences also seems to follow a general rule. The longer you avoid or postpone, the more harsh or unpleasant the task will be. And then I like another it's simple. Discipline comes from doing. And so kind of just why do we have the lack of discipline? I looked up a couple things. Some things kind of resonated with me and some things don't. So sometimes we lack discipline because we're running from hard and uncomfortable things. I agree with that. I've been there. There was another thing, lack of willpower and motivation and ambition. That can be, but I think motivation or willpower can only take you so far. It all boils down to behavior and changing, doing, and behavior. Or your future goals are not exciting enough to motivate your current control or impulses. But I like self-discipline is self-love. So I would say a way to start working with, well, building it. You're not going to get self-discipline overnight. I struggle with it. So this is helping me too. So ways to build. So we're going to choose a goal and start small. I'm the type of person, like, I will have a to-do list and I'll have 50 things. That is overwhelming. So one goal I can have that's very small. This week I'm going to finish this book. And that's the discipline I need. I think having a morning routine, like if you guys don't have a specific goal or you want to start really small and you don't even have one in mind, having a morning routine, because that's going to set your day. That is going to set up your day. So this is me getting up in the morning, getting up when you're supposed to, not hitting that snooze button and having a devotional. Like, this is my morning routine. And sometimes you do have to change your morning routines. I think I have to change mine. Mine is pretty stagnant. But right now I get up, wash my face, brush my teeth. I have a skincare regimen. I turn on my diffuser and have my essential oils that sets the mood. And then I do read on my phone, I have the Bible app. So I will do the devotional on the Bible app, and then I will read Iyanla. And then I'll pray and have some gratitude and then go work out. That sets your day. Now, the problem right now with me is I haven't been 100% consistent. So my small goal this week is I'm going to finish out this routine that I have, because this will finish out this book. But I'm just taking it small. I'm focusing on this week. And that will start tomorrow. But having a morning routine is it sets your day up. Finding your motivation, like, and writing it down, and keep using sticky notes. Remind yourself of why you're doing what you're doing. If it has anything to do with your health, if you're dieting right now, remind yourself. Some of us are getting older and we're having really bad health problems because we have to change our diet and exercising, and just start small, but remind yourself, I need to do this. I need to lose this weight, or I just need to get my blood pressure down or whatever, because remind yourself, I want to live. I want to feel good. What other things do we have? So find your motivation. I would say 3, identify obstacles, know your weakness. Um, Example, I have a little weakness. When I go out to dinner, I overspend, and I overspend on alcohol. The goal is I probably need to just have a drink or 2 drinks and stick to that. Or right now, maybe I just can't go out to dinner like that. Only maybe a special occasion until I build that muscle. But just you can't put yourself in environments that um, are going to take you away from your goal. So you need to know who you are, know your weaknesses, and prioritize. Replacing old habits. Okay, that's you just got to replace an old habit with a new habit. So if you like to, I don't know, sit and watch, I don't know, reality shows, to each their own. I think they're kind of bad for you mentally, but watch, if you're going to watch a reality show, watch something like a documentary, watch something that feeds you. Um, Another thing, monitor your progress, whatever your goal is. Like this week, my goal is to be consistent with my morning routine. I can monitor that. I can journal. You can monitor that, make sure I'm doing it each day. Have a journal, accountability partner. Tell your friends what you're doing. Sometimes we don't tell our friends what we're doing because we want to do the opposite. We don't want to be held accountable. So find your accountability partner. Last, give grace. I say reward yourself for the things that you do right. We beat up on ourselves for things that we don't do. So if you miss that alarm clock tomorrow, it's okay. Keep going. Give yourself grace. Don't throw the whole day away because you messed up. Keep going. Do better the next day. I do, yes. That's, let me show you what Mo just said. Yes, Monique, I like that. What you pour into your mind, you will manifest itself in your life. Yes. And that goes back when I was kind of talking about those reality shows and stuff. I used to watch them, guys, so much. It was rotting my brain. And at the time, I was going through something like horrible in my life. And I was just taking all these things in. So, yes, now I listen to a lot of inspirational stuff. I listen to different podcasts. I need good things. Now, yeah, I do watch a lot of TV shows like about drug dealers. I'm trying to get through Snowfall because it ended, and then I watch Ghost Power, Ghost, and BMF. But even with that, I have to watch that in moderation. I cannot binge watch those things because it's not good. So I like that. What you pour into your mind will manifest itself into your life 100%. Oh, okay. We got another. Hi, Sheba 1121. Make bad habits hard to obtain. I try not to have sweets in the house. If you really want something, if I really want something, I physically have to leave the house to get it. I like that, making it hard to obtain. And I like something, I actually know Sheba 1121. Something I love that she does is she treats herself. So when she does all the things she wants to accomplish for the day, I like that you reward yourself with a TV show. I love that you do that. And that's a great habit to have. And you talk about your accomplishments for the day. And she loves her Apple Watch and she will tell you her steps. So she is good about that. Thank you for sharing. Got another one. Monique. Yes, if it's not in the home, you'll definitely not eat it. Lord knows I want to smash cookies if they're in the pantry. Yes. So discipline, yes, is a practice. This is all just ways to build it up, to build it. You know, it says how many days? I used to hear it takes 21 days to break a habit. I read somewhere else it's eight, or to form one, a new one. It can take 18 to 254 days to form a new habit. So that's why I'm just saying, like, you have to give yourself grace. But I like what's in the book. It's doing all this you have to do, and you actually have to make a choice. You have to be aware of your behavior. Ask yourself why. That's the same with procrastination. It's really a lot of self-awareness. I like that self-discipline is self-love. There's something else that I like that's in the book about self-discipline. She says at the end of the chapter, she says, I am receptive. For this I am grateful, and so it is. Dot, dot, dot. Let me remember. Discipline comes from doing. Discipline is how I honor myself. Discipline is how I honor my life. Discipline is how I honor the divine. Discipline eliminates stress. And then you can do an evening journal. So, this is some of the things you can write about if you're going to journal about this. I congratulate myself for showing discipline today when, or I realize I will need more discipline as it relates to, and the benefits I can look forward to as a result of employing more discipline are, and I'll put those in the chat. So, my favorite part is discipline is how I honor my life. And if we want better, we have to do better, and it comes from doing. But the first part of doing is making that small step and a small goal and working from there. And I'll put some of those things in the chat as well. And I will actually put the link to this book because it's really good. And thank you all for watching. Who else is here? I want to thank Monique and Sheba1121 for your comments. Also, if you, I don't want to click you guys off. And thank you for watching today. If you enjoy this conversation, subscribe and hit the notification button. You don't want to miss another episode of Divine Honey Podcast. If you enjoy the conversation and you have ideas for different conversations, please email me at bougiegirl. Let me put my at bougiegirl@gmail. And if you also know anybody that would like to be a guest, or if you would like to be a guest, also email me. You can also listen to Divine Honey Podcast on Spotify and Apple. The links are in the About section. I'll also add them in the comment section. See, I feel like I got another. Until next time, you guys, peace and blessings, and I will talk to you guys soon. Yes, I will provide the link for the book. I'm going to put them in the comment section. It's a really good read, Monique. It's a really good read. It's 40 days, and I think you will like this a little better than the I know you're familiar with the other books she has, like kind of devotionals, but I think you would actually enjoy this one. It goes a little deeper, and I think it's up your alley. So I will give you that link. All right. You guys have a great day.